Okay. So, how is this working? As you can tell, I actually have my mouse on free. Okay, so let's go to Pulsar, because I have apparently Minecraft open. Yeah, I was actually working on a Minecraft thing. You can find what my project was on my little Facebook thing. Excuse me, I still have a cold. I didn't do anything else, so you'd find it. Sorry, you can find our wonderful group at Ruby Dragon. Damn. I need to grab some water. Ruby Dragon Studios on Facebook. Our website is currently down for maintenance. Well, like, fail to pay bill. Anyway. So, this is Pulsar. This is what happens when you select play. We have saves, but I'm not going to go into it. So, let's go into that. Hello.
Hello.
Amber.
Damn. I need to grab some water.
Yeah.
On Facebook.
Anyway.
I'm watching your videos.
Yes, and by the way, I'm actually streaming, so that means as you watch the video, it goes down to the actual thing, so it'll echo.
This is Pulsar. This is what happens. Like play.
I just pressed the wrong button. I think I have a nasal infection or something.
Hello, I'm Matt, and I am a friend of this guy. I forgot your name.
Yep. I think you might want to actually put the video's volume to actually low, so it's not confusing. Ow. What was it? Most everyone says use the Outranger because it's a research vessel, so we can get all the research done. So I guess we'll put it as Scoramora and engage. Actually, I was planning on putting a soundboard up. I just pressed like the little buttons for the Star Trek thing, but I didn't have like the ability to. So let's go over how to play. Alright, so there is 5 classes here. Technically, when you first begin the game, the host is the main captain. I gotta get my narrating voice on. Sorry for that. The captain. Every major vessel falls to the captain's hands, with clarity, communications, response, and the captain must link coordinates to actions of the entire crew. As the captain determines the route the crew will take, though both the galaxy itself and the hard choices they may encounter.
Hello?
Success is... I forgot the chat button for this button for this key.
Hello?
Hold on. You might want to join the game real quick.
Okay.
So you can tell, because I have to read all this stuff.
Oh my god.
Tutorial.
Okay. Did you forget to make it private or something?
I was thinking about that. Actually, now I'm thinking of it, because the guy has...
And it's not letting me.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to put it to private.
Hold on a second.
Alright. So, technically, the game stuff, start crew, we can put private. I normally put the password of the thing there. So,
What?
really easy, really easy password. So let me explain again. So the pilot is responsible for flying the ship and navigating across sectors of space. Though management of different flight controls, a pilot must maneuver the ship through debris, positions of effective during combat, and align the ship to the next sector to warp. And yes, you can actually select captain or something else, but I think it's the host that mainly has to deal with that. Alliance. Okay, I read that. Diverse of flight, styles in the fields. Most pilots become one with their ships and make them especially to themselves. Since medical scientists, I do scientists now. Okay. Scientists provide medical and assistance of information or process in the current environment as they process senior technologies, powers. Scientists have the responsibility of overseeing sensors, sweeps, ship security, and breach of the enemy firewalls, and research. Furthermore, their skills are invaluable when developing or exploring alien planets. The weapon specialists. Guns, turrets, nukes. The weapons scientist manages all of that. Specialist manages all of that. Operating lasers, missiles. And any other combat-related technologies. Weapons specialists have the greater direct impact in battle. Their aim can swiftly. I should have that other guy say this. Stay away from the outcome of a fight. Apart from ship-to-ship combat, weapon specialists are a critical part in any ship boarding, and investigation of hostile environments. The engineer keeps the ship running and in additional charge of the warp drive and the meaning of starting up switchboards. Engineers must constantly maintain repair the vessel ship systems, as well as control the ship's power flux, well, in this case the power flow, to prevent overheating. Engineers make most of the reactor's capabilities and balancing a power and alloy for the greatest possible output. I have to join the captain because I'm actually the host and it won't let me do anything else. So, this is the science research vessel. Well, it could be named anything you want, but it's really just a science vessel. As you can tell, I have to reset my controls because I don't have all the buttons set up. Anyway, as you can tell, we start at this place, which is technically a station. Here's our research facility, or our research atomizer. We automatically will have a set amount of research that's available. The science officer will immediately look at what needs to be done, or the captain, or anyone else. For example, we can actually research various of things that we want. It's always random every time. I'm going to actually research this because we have to commit jumps, or in this case 3 jumps, to complete this research. Alright. The atomizer will take any material that you may have and will break it down into the several aspects that are here, the 6 aspects. The next thing is our science lab terminal. This is for mainly engineers and scientists and people that want to provide power to certain things. This terminal is partially important. Certain functions of the ships will actually require more power, from our cyber defense to other processing. Most engineers will balance out some things. Next is actually, since I'm trying to do this all in order, this is our science communications. This is our comms. You can select, you can actually do the hold space or remap it. You can actually select trading, which in this ship the comms are right here. Every ship's comms vary between different things. Next is our viruses, what's our currently active if we want to hit someone with it. Here's our status. What our current cyber defense is, what our current energy defense is, and our detection. We can also search. This allows us to search our general information via our map. More later. Programs. This is what you use to actually go through stuff. There's several ways and more tutorials about this. Programs can also make or break a battle. This is where the science officer is needed. Our next things is our sensors. This is what we pick up on in a sector. We can also activate scans, which we can do an EMF sweep, which will turn our systems like this. It only takes 2 seconds. We can see everything that's here. No, it doesn't mean everything. And here's something important for the engineers, and also for any crew that wants to keep an eye out. Our ship has several functions that are actually critical. Our engine, our reactor, our air supply, and our science. Once the air system, or the leaf, drops to 0, you will suffocate. Our O2 will drop to 0 and you'll start to die. To prevent this, you can wear a hazmat suit, or one of those suits. If our reactor goes, the ship will effectively blow up. If our engineering is offline, we cannot go anywhere. If our science is offline, our warp drive will not work. This also says the status of our reactor, if our shields are active, and if our O2 scrubbers are working correctly. Whatever. As you can tell, my good friend Matt is actually already inside a suit to actually get ready for any oxygen failure. The suit also gives you about 1 armor. Next is our weapon system. Our weapon system, depending on the ship, will actually have something called a nuclear device, or in this case that's what it says here. The chamber is currently empty. We can actually buy the materials necessary for this later on. Please note that the weapon specialists can operate these terminals. You can also assign AI, but we'll do that later. This is our current systems that the ship will try targeting. The weapon specialists can target from missile tracking to different things. There's also the targeting of enemy systems from our 4 classes that I've shown earlier. This is our weapon system computer. This is the main turret and our other turret. If this is destroyed, our weapon systems will no longer function. Any of these terminals are the best place to hit during a raid. Once this is destroyed, however, it has to be repaired, and the ship can no longer function. This area is the engineer terminal. The engineer terminal allows us to activate coolant, so when we want to keep our engines safe, which I believe meant just press initialize warp drive, the reactor, which is over here, the temperature, all ships' temperatures range from 3000 to more. Each graph, or in this case each meter, can be edited. The more meters have been functioned, the higher the reactor's temperature goes. We'll go to engineering shortly to discuss more about engineering. This is our reactor config. Right now everything is on. Some people will actually shut off a few critical systems, like climate control, spotlights, and I believe that's pretty much it. The interior lights some people will shut off. Some people will actually shut off the oxygen generator if you like being inside a suit for a long period of time. And of course, this is also our distress call signal. This will actually have people come out to actually go and give us fuel. Fuel capsules will be consumed as we go. As you can tell, our research is also here. This is the teleport pad. When an area is selected, we can teleport. First, let's continue onto the ship. As you can tell, there is actually no hidden cargo here. This is our engineering part. So, this is where you could actually heal yourself if you take any damage. This right here, turn on the light real quick, is known as the manual program recharging station. Programs will recharge. Once you use a program, it will use a fuel capsule, but will also recharge all programs when selecting the lever. The next part is our extractor. This is known as, once you find a ship, you can extract it for parts. This is also, next to it, is also a core safety toggle switch. But I do want to point out that when you do extraction tools, you have a chance of it being destroyed. A way to combat this is the extraction perk. Also, going back to the core safety toggle, is this can bypass the core shutdown to cool itself off. If the reactor goes past the thing, the stability will drop. If the stability hits 0, the ship will explode. Simple as that. Next is our life support system. This can be shut off and on by the terminal. But remember, you shut this off, it'll be harder to breathe unless you have a suit. Here's our reactor. There's also the this right here. Once this core is dumped, the ship will no longer be activated. And this will also mean the game is pretty much
use auxiliary core.
Yep. And that's the fun part. This is the engineering terminal. Once this is destroyed, actually I think it's the server itself, but once this is destroyed, all functions from main thrusters, radial thrusters, manual thrusters, and warp drive will no longer function. So the ship will technically be dead. And here's our important panel, the one that some people can actually shut off and turn on. We're actually going to demonstrate how to reactivate our system. So, as you can tell, the whole system is now offline, but now it's partially online. We have to reboot the ship's OS. Now we can pull level 2. Now we have to prime the warp core and then enable shields. If you go onto an enemy ship, you can disable these functions here. Note, crew will try restarting this, but once this is shut down, the ship cannot function, or in this case, while attacking and the shields are down, if you shut down the main thing, it's much more easier for your crew to attack. Please note, AI crews will not stop until you order them to. And I believe we should go also to our lockers now, so I can explain that. What I love about live streaming a new game, you have to go over the tutorial on how to actually play. So this is the living quarters. Technically there's going to be more functions down the line, from what I hear from the devs, but here's our important areas. This right here is actually our locker. The lockers. The captain has the access to change all items. You also have how much you can hold too, so it's about like 20 items. You can access the scientists, and they'll actually have everything here. For some reason that likes coming up. As you can tell from the pilot, from everything else, you can actually tell. There's more functions that'll come up later, but it does show people do live here and try doing stuff. So, yay. There's also the ship log. This tells you who's doing what. I also forgot one other thing. This is actually the most crucial part of the ship. When you enter in a new sector, you can go here and look for stuff. The ship will pick up random items, like random things that the scientists will use and put inside the accelerator, the optimizer, whatever it's called, for research. The more you have, the better. So, pretty much that's always fun. Okay. Now the teleport modules. There's several things you can do. There's also good and bad things that you can do with the teleporter. So let's go explain that function real quick. The teleporter, obviously that's not booted yet, because since we rebooted the ship, half of the ship is still doing its thing. So, here's the fun part. We have Grimoire's teleport pad, which says the ship has our outpost, the repair department, and general store. If you teleport to the general repair department, you'll be attacked. If you teleport to the general store, which we're going to do, we're now at the general store. This place you can buy and sell things, obviously. This mainly focuses on your character, meaning you can actually buy various of things, from weapons, food, including tools. Please
And
note,
guns.
yep. There's actually a nice thing that you can actually buy scanners, but that's actually great if you have the perk that allows you to see stuff. This is like a great mini-map function. Please note that if you're the captain, you'll have to go underneath the captain tab. Meaning you press tab, select captain, then go over to crew allowance. You can highlight, I wish there was a shift click or the ability to make this go faster, but you can go up to the maximum amount, to 5k or more. But the crew's allowance will go down as well. Yes, thank you. Alright. Alright. Hey, breakfast. Okay. So, next part is traits. That's really good. Traits are from health boost, survival, and it goes on from there. This is captain trait. So, as I'm actually eating breakfast. Okay. So next is pilot, and the pilot also has unique skills too. So that's pretty much how it goes. You can also add bots if you're the host. Let's actually add some bots so they will automatically do stuff. And of course, we already have bots that are already named. Well, actually, they'll only say science bot, engineer bot, but I have my own custom things here. The AI crew tab is now available. If you know what you're doing here, there's more explanation. That's its own video. The star map is pretty much, when you select this, you know exactly where you are. Star map does have factions that are all over. Let's give it a moment to load. Okay. It's almost done.
While he's eating his breakfast, I will say that there is also a growing faction called the Infection.
I'm telling you a faction like right in this area. Actually, infection is in the red areas.
Yeah. And it keeps on spreading until you get to a certain amount of chaos. Ow.
And because of the map, it actually shows. You can investigate the infection areas, but they do also capture areas as well. But most of the infection is partial stuff. Chaos is what happens when you have all kinds of other stuff. You can press M to exit or everything else. The next major tab is a ship. The ship tab is where the captain can swap parts. And each part does unique things. We have basics, computers, weapons, cargo, thrust. In the basics tab, we have everything from shields, reactors, oxygen, hull, and warp drive, and including the extractor. Some numbers are best high, and others are best low. So, the way that we're going to actually work here is that we're going to actually do something called swapping. Because I have a feeling that I didn't really buy anything from there. And this is more of a line of EA. And I really wish that would work better. So, here's the fun part about the ship's parts. The shields vary, so let me actually let's go and let's like to organize by price. Now here's fuel capsules. We'll consume a lot of these, so keep an eye out on your budget, because you will no doubt run out at some point. You have tracker missiles and various little things here and there. We also have that ability. Ooh, cool. Might not. You can buy it right off the back or swap. Let's go and find a something that's nice. So we know that we have an overclock reactor. Both of these we don't really know how it does, but the max temperature is different. But the max output is very high for these guys. So let's actually swap. Notice how the max temp goes down, but it gives us a lot of power. So we can confirm that. It will automatically be swapped out. There's also processors. Our Stargate thing, which I would like to swap out because see how it's +7. Because it's overclocked, we can kind of do this. Please note our funds. The funds are located down here. This menu down here, and it'll also tell you what beta version you're also using. There is actually some there are some people that can actually do stuff. There's also instant warp charge. This program can be used, but there's always some side effects here and there. You can compare different things. Compare different cracks and various subdrives. So now the power output for the ship is a lot higher. We also have warp drive disable, so that's fun. Now, because we bought that little piece there, let's go and actually go to the ship systems. Go to weapons. We have nuclear device, which is not enabled. We have it here. WMD special. Equip component. This will go right to our missile silos. So the nuclear device isn't there, but we do have our missile silo. We can still browse goods. Give it a sec. And now we'll have the special already refilled automatically, so we don't have to buy anymore. We do have to buy more of that. Okay. Now since we have all the basics done, we now have our inventory screen. Inventory allows you to edit your characters, stuff that's inside of it. Also our weight. If you're overburdened, you cannot run. There's also missions that are here, which is active, abandoned, and complete. That's pretty much it. So.
Oh, you forgot the jumping.
Oh yes. Now, more importantly, if you're doing research, you've got to do jumping.
Lined up.
So let's go and.
We got us lined up.
Let's go and set a course.
3, 2, 1.
So as you can tell, we're already partially in a course. So that means we're already lined up to several things, and we can actually go to different hideouts. Note that there is actually a mission available right here. Notice as you're jumping.
You always get these from jump to jump.
Yep. So there's actually the captain can select brief or anyone, and it actually talks about his ship. Alright. So it's a starship, it's Alliance. Wow. Let's go and take a look at this. We're going to accept it. Everyone has the mission tab. We're going to do select here, and we need to complete it within 5 jumps. Because we're not too far away, our robot pilot will automatically try getting us to that point. That means we're probably going to be going into combat.
Or person AI.
Mm-hmm. That's hard to leave. So,
By the sound of it, your breakfast is good.
Yeah. It's actually eggs, bacon, spinach, mushrooms, and basil, I believe. We got the basil right out of the garden too.
Don't be
so.
picky.
We're starting to have to harvest half of our crops now. Well, half of our spices and everything.
Okay. And also the captain is able to skip warps when they're to a down enough level.
Yep.
If you see on the top right corner, you'll see press F8 to skip warp. And if he presses it, holy god, we're in a minefield.
Yep. It looks like we're partially in a neutral zone. Also, if you hold Z, you can actually...
It's filled with nukes.
Yep. So you can also have the ability for snacks.
Try and avoid these because they can cause serious damage.
Yeah, re-angling is real fun. Also, if you're playing VR in this game is VR powerful, but oh my god, the sun can be very bright. Can't believe we have to warp there. But our engineer bot is ready, so we're aligned, right? There we go.
Yeah. Awesome.
I already have all of our wonderful bots already programmed, so why don't I actually go over that tutorial? But
let's activate the programs. Well, at least one of them.
So one of these programs we have to choose. Okay.
For example, thruster booster, it will double the thrust output by 30 seconds.
Yep. Activate that.
So they're always like a good buffs, and if you're being attacked and used by programs from another ship, they're bad.
Yep. The bots, I'm still trying to code for like other things, but that's kind of the fun part. As we're boosting, we can actually do. Here we go. Okay, we don't have enough research for that, but as we research, note all ships don't have a starting out research. Sometimes they require something, and right away our levels will go up, and we also have traits. The captain will automatically assign traits to the bots, or the other players will assign traits themselves. You can also inform them if they also have their traits too.
And also, the captain and the weapon specialist start out with a talent already done.
Yep. Oh, here we go. Red alert.
God, battle stations.
Yep. By the way, the Nexus has already been hit hard. Now, because we have a special, we can actually... What is it? Load chamber.
We just got hit.
Yep. As you can tell, we immediately go right into danger. So, if there's another player, for example, or the captain, can actually go in here. Surprisingly, that turn's now offline. We can select load device, which I'm trying to remember how to do that. Why can't I load this? Ah, that's right. Oh, lovely. Invasion. So, combat, real fun. Yep. So right now they have our shields down, and we can actually I want to see if our life support is doing good.
But it's starting to go down.
Yep. course, this is where you're running back and forth if you're the engineer, or multitasking.
And now our shields down, we're taking hull integrity damage.
Yep.
Now I'm being fired at.
Yep, and I'm trying to actually deal with that. Oh, by the way, friendly fire is actually
Thank you. Looks like they tried to recapture our ship.
Yep, that's what they're trying to do. So this mission may fail. And this is where you have all the nice...
And also we have something called a blind jump.
Yep, if we want to run. Actually, right now, I can't initialize blind jump until the screen's back. Technically, I am going to initialize jump function so we can actually get out. Right now, they are actually trying to... Oh, wait, we can actually board their ship right now. Let's turn on that.
Tip of ability.
Yep.
And the old strategy was destroy their life support, but now that they got smarter, they have...
Damn it, why...
They are more...
Guns? Yep. And what happens when the captain accidentally uses a phaser instead of a repair gun, because they look completely similar. This is actually the...
I'm keeping behind them.
Fuel, which we're going to do. We can't shut off course safety, but we're like really low. Their shields are almost like peaked, so let's kind of oh, lovely.
We're about to blow up.
Yep. Mission failed. So they pretty much gave us a high level quest and we kind of failed. So we have to show this anyway. What happens if you lose? Which you'll do a lot of, but we can do retry. It says your crew has perished.
Yes, and yeah.
And I actually have to...
And it sucks.
Yep. And ready. Okay, so we pretty much restart from the last
my god,
scene.
we just literally look nincompoop. Just look so nude.
Yep.
I mean nude.
Yep.
My mouth. I think you should edit that out.
It's live streaming, I can't.
Due to my funny.
It's live stream, I can't edit it out. Plus,
poop
the longer we record, there we go. Here's all the AIs. Now they go right to their stations. By the way,
like Harry Potter did.
X9022 is actually technically considered to be a crossbreed between Sans and Azrael Dreamer. Technically.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Rex is technically considered to be a mech, and Sony is also considered to be a mech. Yeah. Sony is technically a supercomputer that's actually been modified. In
Like
a way,
Megaton.
it's like a Gen 3 synth, but also an Aurora unit at the same time. But is very limited because of her key processing. Rex, on the other hand, is actually an engineering mech that's actually a lot more better than most mechs, but that's the whole story of Gamepad there. That's why I have him here, and I believe I have to make a other reference. What was it? Oh yeah, I want to actually grab something down here.
And I think it's actually time to show them the warp gate.
Yep. Let's see here. I don't even has to select the warp gate. I can't. Alright. As you actually travel, I forgot to mention, when we were jumping, we should have actually looked down here real quick. And also always make sure you have food on your character. And food also heals up your character much faster. During an attack, I probably recommend keeping this on and a few functions offline. Yeah. Okay, so Yay. Okay.
If anyone didn't see one we were passing by, this is a warp gate.
Eye implants. This.
I don't want any implants.
The eye implants are useful. This is a warp gate. Find something I'm using actually. The warp gate pretty much allows us to go from one point of the universe to the other. As you can tell, there is
In a
actually...
matter of minutes.
Yep. As you can tell.
And there's a few... there's a couple of ways to warp
Yep. There's
without even needing to use a fuel cell.
There's also the just way, which you pay for it, or the evil way, where you go and kill the guy. When you first start doing jobs, it's kind of good, but it shows how well we have done that. They give us 5K to start off with. Now, because Sony has non-cheat on her, she is programmed to actually cheat. Well, the one that actually says cheating. But I don't want to undo that because... I think the devs will be mad. Anyway,
so this is for no cheating.
Yeah, pretty much. No cheating.
And rest in peace section of the hub. Because if you didn't realise when I was passing, it got destroyed.
Yeah. And I'm currently trying to find the special, as it's referred to. Oh. That's just a chair, that's sad. Oh, come on. I really would like that special, please. Because we have the machine for it, but we don't have ship, weapons. Yeah, we only have missile tracker, main turret, no turrets, so let's actually buy some additional turrets. Type automatic railgun. Let's see here, that's 5 chair. Wow, that's terrific. Main thrusters. Missile silo. Piercing missile silo. I think I'll actually buy that. Where's the overclock?
And if you see here, it's activating.
That's the warp gate right there.
Amount of time. That's activating, and if I get too close, it will turn our shields green. That means we're almost gonna jump.
Yep. Oh, we get to watch the jump feature.
And we have a
Random.
okay. 3, 2, 1. I hope you're watching this, YouTubers.
I was expecting like something not like that.
And also, I had to override that station so we can actually show the effects and about the autumn.
Yay.
Okay, if you follow me, we're going down to the autumn to see how it works and make sure that it's online or it won't heal. Okay. You're gonna see me heal up. Watch my HP bar.
Yep.
And also emits a green glow on your screen. That means you're healing.
Yeah, the implant actually apparently takes damage apparently. So here's our new.
You said I apparently. So you said I apparently took damage.
Somewhere, but I think you actually did gave yourself damage so you can heal yourself.
No, I killed the guy that's on the warp station.
Yeah, because we only have so much funds. So as we warp, I just want to look at this screen real quick. You're not looking at the screen. Oh, without a stop. Perfect. So, to add that function, we can't.
We're
Where are we?
in a nebula, and also you can only travel to sectors that have a warp station from a warp station.
Yep. And if we select here, we're all the way over here, really.
And
Right here. Oh, perfect. Here's our mission waypoint.
we went from one sector of the galaxy to one of the outer rims.
Yep, all the way from
And
over
first,
here.
what is this mission? Nobody knows. Investigating Bounded Intrepid.
Oh,
You're going to
goody.
see us do one mission.
Yep, we're doing one mission that we have to go and, let's see here. Abandoned Trumpet. Try to determine what's going on here.
Intrepid.
Trumpet. Oh, goody.
Because I think it was lost with all hands. And also, Tom here has low quality settings while I have high settings because my computer can handle it. The ultra high settings.
Well, the only reason why I have it on low is because I can't put it on actually on ultra.
Your burning eyes.
Yeah, I don't have VR installed this time. I'm not using VR, so
That's good. We will hurt your eyes.
yeah, like the time that I looked at a freaking pulsar, an actual pulsar. I'm like kind of blind for like a little bit. So that's always fun.
Never do VR in pulsar, or you will get blinded.
Yeah, because I know a few players will complain about that.
That's a warning.
Actually, it's kind of funny though because it's like, yeah, let's just go and go on VR with this game, which is kind of fun. But oh my God, the sun! Ah, my eyes! You know, like that. What was it? SpongeBob,
Yeah.
the guy screaming, "My eyes!" or something.
I think so. I think that was SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Well, and also, we're meant to scan to any signatures that haven't been picked up, and the science person normally does that. Or we managed to see it, which USS Rememberable.
What was it called?
If we get, yeah, if you see it, this is where most of the stars are. And also, you get to see an Intrepid class cruiser.
I do. We do detect life forms, I guess.
Yes, but I think that's just remains. Because if they did die, then
No life forms
that's
detected.
what you're detecting. This is an Intrepid class.
Oh, it's the same ship I
A
have.
lot more heavily armed.
Actually, let's
Oh, better gun.
yeah, this thing has, wow, 2 nuclear devices that can be stored in here. Advanced hull plating, ship thrusters, main turret, silos, wow, has several programs, even has an extractor, no cargo. Okay.
And also, if you come onto the ship, you will, and go to the lounge, you will see the mission objective.
Yep, which we already completed. And if we put on a nice suit, just
Any of you that have a twisted tummy or don't like to see anything that's a bit gory, or something along those lines,
also I have to say
turn away
spoiler
now.
warnings. So, spoiler warning about this mission. Yeah, this is the same ship that what's-his-face actually had. And this is what happens when you...
and also you see this guy's arms.
Looks like they were sleeping when they got attacked.
Yeah, but hold on, who is this? What happened to this guy?
Which one?
Oh, and also, if you follow me, you can repower up abandoned ships. Like so. Reinitialize power. And also you can unlock screens.
Yep. We can actually have this ship technically self-destruct if we want. But, we might just go to red alert and just
yes, and
destroy
also
it.
this is when the salvager comes in.
Yep.
This is when the salvager comes in. Oh, and also, before we do, let's check out most of the ship.
Yep.
Because we did see the lounge.
Yeah, because half of our
All ships are different, but they have similar functions.
Yep, here's the weapon systems. That's currently offline. The fungus must need the non-light area to keep breeding, apparently, from what it looks like. Well, they shut down the ship's
Well,
truck.
whatever happened, it must have depowered. Maybe they depowered the lights so they could go to sleep easier.
Probably, but most ships have the ability to shut off.
And also
certain
Intrepid
things.
blueprints. Right over there.
You pick it up already, or?
No. Over there.
Oh, that. Those are the blueprints of the ship.
Yeah, and now to the bridge. Which is a lot more bigger than our ships.
Yep. This ship is one of like the bigger ones.
If you have a look out there, you'll see the Outrider.
There's our ship, which you can't actually conquer other ships, as this whole system is still partially rebooting. It's like still like dead. Dinosaurs. But yeah.
Oh, and also, in every room, every ship, it still has the same functions. Only science can manually reboot everything. Like this.
Yep.
Everything comes back online, that's essential. And also, I don't think that we can actually capture ships that are like this.
Yeah, because of the infection. Yeah, because this,
Yeah, but we can
this
have a
terminal's
drop.
automatically red. Okay.
I've just added SOS so they can know that we've found the ship.
Yep. We can probably extract some parts out of here, but it'll probably blow up.
Activating shields.
I really wish they had like the infection rate that could spread between like human crew too, as it's referred to. But
Oh, imagine like infected people attacking the entire ship.
yeah, I think they are probably planning that next time. Last time I checked, like the infected are more
Next
like.
time on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, like literally.
Oh, and also if you have a look on the ship, Captain, if you maneuver the ship around, they'll see missing components that must have broken during its drifting.
Yeah, from asteroids and various things. They technically should have like no air in this room.
It might have been locked down or something.
Yeah, they must have been.
Oh, and also if you wanted to know whether its bathroom is, it's not as roomy as ours. Look. It's not that good.
Maggie likes my room because of the AC. So,
Oh my god.
yes.
And also, one last look at the bridge, just in case anyone missed anything. Oh, and also the behind, it says CU. Intrepid class. I mean, you'll know it. This is an Intrepid.
Yep.
And also, you can tell the difference from every single faction because it would say WD, or I mean units, for WD, and then for colonial the CU, USS, and then for neutral A to Z.
Yep. That's and different ship functions do different things. I just realized why these are red. It's probably to initialize, like saying ship's infected, currently locked down.
Yeah?
Oh, guess what?
What?
There's quite a few
I've
ones.
deactivated everything.
There we go.
Let's just send this ship out
got a quote.
deactivated.
Alright. And then we can just
700
have
quid.
Rex, actually X,
Only
I meant to
covers
say
engine
was,
gearbox.
X
Shall we
actually
head back
destroy
to the
it.
ship?
Yep, I'm trying to remember where the teleporter
And-
was. Right here.
And also, we can use the remover to get anything that we need.
Yep, too bad the shields are
And
online
also-
because we can't even do that now.
Damn it, I forgot.
Yeah, that's why I was like, why don't we just destroy the ship now?
Main cannon will be online.
Okay, so here's the extractor. We can actually extract components. I kind of wonder if anything has to be destroyed right now. And see, shield. So most actually, you can just go like that, and then see.
Well, I'm trapped.
You trapped where?
I'm trapped inside the turret. And now with the turret.
Huh.
And I might need to reconnect.
Yeah, since this is an indie game and it's like still beta, there is some glitches to be expected. Heavily glitches to be expected. From AI not working correctly to yeah. There's also traits.
And now, where in the world is that wreckage? Where in the world is that wreckage? Oh, yeah. This is probably why you don't want to play VR with this. Show the example.
Yeah, and right away I see a bright light in the middle of the screen, but since I'm upgrading everything, I'm kind of like, don't know what you want for your thing, so I suggest taking a look at your traits real quick. Yeah.
Already put everything in.
That right there.
And also, my guess is that they were adrift for about a few years, but wasn't going that fast because they probably got infected by this.
Yep, this is what's a major thing. People that are watching that may have sensitive eyes, I'm just kind of like, yep, that's a pulsar right down there. So we do know that that object there is starting to appear more in every single sector. Every generation, like every time you play, you'll see more of these things. It's like a lot of stuff. I'm kind of concerned right now. We're on red alert. It means the AIs will attack almost anything. And I put status update, which Sony should immediately have status screens up, but she doesn't. Goody.
Because she's on non-sheets.
Yeah. Technically, if we had the ability to scan that, it would probably say anomaly or something. But right away, Exabot is trying to get something. So X990. Okay, so we already have some of our objective done. So that means.
And also, nothing will happen to us. I've entered the infected area, and nothing's happening.
Yeah.
It must have not completed. But beware of infected sectors because they will drain your shields, then your HP.
Yep. It doesn't matter how strong your shields are. It doesn't matter how strong the ship's armor plating is. It'll still drain like crazy.
Yes, but it will take more longer if the HP is more up.
Exactly.
Okay, let's jump away.
By the way, when you have more of a human crew enabled,
We should put some Red Dwarf music on if this was going to be edited.
I can't edit live streams.
Yeah, I know. Damn it.
Technically, if we have like music that runs during live streams or things, YouTube flags it and says you can't make any money off of this. I'm like, I don't really care about that now. So it's kind of a funny part about YouTube.
What? A transfer fuel to a stranded WD unit. It proves it.
Are they gonna attack us?
No,
Okay.
we aren't enemies. And sometimes, if it's too glitched, they're put into rocks.
Yep, and that will explain why they need fuel.
You know you can actually warp into a rock if you do random warping.
Yep, I've found that out myself actually. It's kind of funny. Reloader. What is this?
Yes, but let me guess, it kept on destroying your entire ship.
Kind of.
It's
I had to keep the
physics.
shields on
Damn you,
high,
physics.
and then would warp inside of a ship, which is kind of, I mean, a rock thing.
Did you just say ship?
Yeah, you can warp into.
Imagine warping inside a ship. You would just be glitched.
Yeah, there's ways of actually doing it, but I don't suggest it because the game will effectively crash. Because, you know, two ships in the same place at the same time kind of break. And right away I kind of want to remember to go to the science room real quick where all of our strange plants are and see if we find anything. Oh, here we go. Well, you'll
And
find
also, they all have different traits that upgrade certain things.
Yep. And the more stuff we upgrade, the more stronger the crew gets.
Then
We also
it's
have
actually night time where I am.
it's
A bit night.
realizing the there we go. And then we just go and put in.
It's like rubber.
There we go. Here's our inventory.
We are here. We are here. We are here. We are here. We are here.
Yep. And now we can actually install components, which is kind of a thing. It's up command center, which we probably should report back very shortly, because our mission does say.
We are here.
Oh, good fuel. So we do need to buy some actual fuel cells because.
Luckily, we have more. We have more stuff.
Yeah. Some of these missions vary from hard to, like, did you just send us on a deaf thing there, buddy?
And guess what? To end, this is a troll.
Pretty much like a troll mission.
Hey,
It's like,
look in front.
oh
look in
goody,
front.
I see something
Look at
bright.
front.
Yay, overclock reactors. I'm gonna swap that real quick. So we have military grade, but now we swapped it, so it's much more stronger. Husing duck.
Ew.
And here's a 3D special, which I've been wanting to get.
And also to anyone who's watching this, when you do, I'm actually watching it right now and actually playing the game at the same time.
Yep. You can put this in window mode. Power use is 1 megawatt. Wow. That's a lot of power for that type of equipment.
That's good. Good juice.
Hull integrity.
Hull integrity at 30%. That's a reference to anyone who plays Halo.
There's also another thing that I also found that of Metroid as well. Hull plating 2. Only reason why I'm like going through all this stuff right now instead of doing like massive adventures. Per jump. L3.
Oh, and also, if you do put on a suit, you go literally very slow.
Yep. I know how,
Like, damn slow.
I actually saw our scrap for 500 credits. Oh, we have 2. Why do we have
Oh,
2?
and also, we actually have some scrap here. Awesome. Oh, we have sitting duck virus.
Yep. I would like to actually buy the railgun things and have it installed, but it's not going to happen. So let's go to cargo, equip these things. The sitting duck virus is very helpful with ships. Not enough room. What? Cargo. You can press discard, but okay, here's that.
What?
Okay. There is the ability to wow.
Hey, imagine that Godzilla was in the game. Space Zilla.
That'd kind of be messed up a little bit because I think every faction would probably like join up with them with everyone else and probably attack it.
Well, that means no war against each other.
Like ever. Not enough credits. Anyway, plasma turret. Can I swap that? Nope, I can't swap it.
Whoa.
Virus. Look at the virus. Oh, this is more expensive here. Okay, because it's like not even our faction or something. Solid components real quick. Put this. There we go.
Yeah, it's more expensive.
Long range. Oh, my eyes. I think part of my screen.
Your eyes.
Okay, so I like to just brief that. Due to a lack of fuel.
And also a repair station. You can repair here.
Yep. And no doubt, there's a repair station right next to it. So we can actually repair our ship, but our ship is currently this transmitter is currently done. So
I actually wonder how long we've been recording for.
Actually, it says how long on the video, but since it's live, it doesn't exactly tell. We can actually go to the general store real quick to buy some new gear, because that could actually help us out if we get attacked, for example, which I'm going to go to real quick.
Hey, look at where you are. Look where you sit.
Yes.
I'm the captain. Howdy. Now it's something to laugh about.
Yep. Or like that Star Trek movie, it's like, out of the chair. It's like the only chair in the whole entire game.
Oh yeah,
Okay, so you can actually sell
except
equipment.
on other ships.
Or that
But
could
if you're in
happen.
warp, you can't.
And the screen disappears.
Like, if someone wants to be a total jerk, they can just do that.
Yep. And right away in the captain's chair you see everything. All the sectors.
At least we're
And
in the room.
I just realized my my wonderful friend that
Yeah, Ma?
stole all his assets is actually playing Imperium.
Yeah. I hate maps.
So, you know how I was talking about those assets before the Wings of Fire for Hasbro? Yeah, apparently
I
he.
don't even remember you talking to him.
Oh yeah, he says that he's making a new game that has a lot of new assets that he worked on, which is complete total bull right now because all the objects have the imprint, or in this case, the watermark of my stuff. So you can see the watermark clear as day.
Is that copyright?
Yep. He's only using the stuff I made and I put watermarks on. And because I'm using a professional version of the editor and he's using a free version, it shows the watermarks. But if you don't have the professional version, the watermarks will be removed. Well, if you have the professional version, the watermarks will be removed, but since he has the free version, he does not have the ability to remove those. So he's showing off a whole demo of the whole entire game. As in, cut content he's showing and all this other stuff. Only problem is, there's only a few issues with that. The watermarks and Hasbro. Because Hasbro is going to pay for it, or allow me to sell it. And Hasbro owns several things, and he's also a fan of some stuff. So, what does that mean if someone else is trying to sell the project that you're working on, and have already told them that the project may be breached? Because
So, what about you unfriend him?
Oh, I kind of want to see where this is going to happen. That's the thing. Because he's been stealing a lot of projects lately.
Yeah, but if you tell them that the project's still up, then they'll know that he was lying.
I swear, it's like a flu going around or something. But yeah, they do know the project is around. I have to remake everything. Unfortunately, because of his little bragging and everything, and I don't know if he actually talked to Hasbro or anyone else, he's going to try selling that game. And because I have Hasbro's permission, he's probably going to try selling it underneath the RDS license. The RDS license does not have him included in this project. Other people are included, but he's saying he made every single asset in there. Meaning every file, every bit of things. This is going to bite him in the butt, though, because there's actually a file in there I purposely put in, which is actually a virus. And look at that, he immediately logged right out. No one can see it in live stream, but I can see it. Yeah, that virus is kind of funny because I put it in there because, you know, eventually someone's going to try grabbing the project, and then once they try playing it, the virus will effectively shut off that computer. So when you turn it on, the virus will turn itself back on and shut your computer off. It's known as the annoying virus. But there's other annoyances where...
So let me guess, it only recognizes you.
Yep, because I have the key, as referred to.
We're here.
Yep, and we're here. Oh, wow.
Oh, and guess what? Mine.
What is that?
It's like the sequels from Nemo, Finding Nemo. Looks like a...
And look, there is mines coming out of it, speaking of which. So this is where all the mine generators are coming from. Right, take a look at
clearance of fire.
Looks like the bot. Yeah, see.
Ah, damn it, not again.
Yeah, he crashed.
Relogging in.
Yeah, there's something wrong with the thing. Let's see here. Okay, so
I think that's probably why the engineering bot isn't moving.
He's having issues.
If
Let's see here. Are we at the objective? No,
not
yet. No, not yet. Okay.
Scanning.
Well, what I was saying,
Okay.
technically he screwed
Where is
himself
it?
because if he uploaded anywhere,
Hey,
the servers will have issues.
hey,
There.
guess what? Dare me to pass through this?
No, because let's see here.
Deja vu!
I forgot to save, by the way.
Oh, boo! Emergency! Guess what? A screen just exploded in my face.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
Engineering's been it.
Yep, and because of which we can actually see our handy dandy thing here, which is now our ship went straight to red alert, and now we're on yellow alerts, and we're taking hits. So, as you can tell, we can go down here, repair, all of this stuff. Yep. Some of those screens are not even online anymore.
Due to my idiocy. Literally, you have a few seconds to get out of there because they blink. That means they're exploding.
Yep, and our armor plating is now damaged.
So don't go through mines, kids.
Yep. Oh, and some people actually have this glitch where they can't select anything. It's underneath the start and pause thing. Kind of a funny glitch. They fixed it so far, from what I know. So they patched it. But yeah. The
My god, I just lagged.
Yep, that's probably me now because I'm both streaming and hosting, so I've done this before, and yay.
What the?
Hell?
Okay, where in the world are we?
We just got teleported by a queue or something.
Did you just... I'm gonna watch the live stream because oh,
Might want to mute the mic because it'll pick that up.
It's been on there for a bit of a while. Ah, yeah, it went black and white.
And we just died.
Due to what? Oh my god.
What the hell just killed us?
I think the WD ship.
Even though we gave them fuel, we gave them
go.
Wait, so
We did go negative. We did go to negative.
we did get a plus, and then it says negative rep for attacking ship. And we were on green, so the bots may have did that?
Yeah. I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, I'm
Oh
gonna
my
say it's end for this live stream. Because that was kind of irritating. It's like...
Bye. Bye, everybody.
Alright, see you
Bye,
guys
have a
later.
good time.